To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chris, and you're listening to a podcast that believes in dreams, that places trust in the magic of imagination, that is always the first start of the right, and where the light in the window is always on. Join as we discuss the views from Walt's apartment.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Walt's Apartment Live. It is Wednesday night. It is November 10th. We are here. We're going to talk all things Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars from our friends at thedisneyinsider.com. I'm so excited to be joined by my awesome co-hosts here, Brianna, Sam, Ethan. How y'all doing tonight?
Great. How are you?
Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Ethan, how are you, bud?
I'm well, thank you. I'm doing well.
Good. Brianna, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Good. Oh, bye, Ethan. Ethan already left. He was
okay.
He was all about
bye,
it.
Ethan.
Already went ahead and jumped off. So now
He's back.
Let's bring him back. Good to have you back, Ethan. Good to see you again.
Sorry, I don't know what happened there.
So last week you weren't here. You were at Walt Disney World.
I was.
We're going to dive in that a little bit and kind of get some thoughts on your trip. I know you had some pretty cool pictures, some cool background, some backstage pictures. I want to hear about your People Mover broke down. I want to hear about the pictures of the new ride. Coming up,
I had an awesome time. Jen and I went down. We were there from Thursday until really Monday night. Tuesday we left. It was travel day. And I built a lightsaber, which was a lot of fun. It was the first time doing that. I can speak really highly about that. Anyone looking to do it should definitely do it. A little pricey, but definitely worth the experience. The People Mover did break down. We did get sort of a backstage preview, sneak peek at the Tron coaster. Really interesting. I mean, we sat in the People Mover for about a half hour, and all of a sudden they said, "Yeah, we're going to be releasing you soon." So we finally got released, and were able to sneak a little couple photos, even though they said not to. I still did. So I'm a real rule breaker sometimes. And it was just overall really good experience. I would just say anyone who's looking to go or planning to go, it was very busy, and Disney, I would say, is grossly understaffed at the moment still. So the Emporium was filled with people. Make sure you're wearing your mask if you don't feel comfortable in particular locations. And very, very understaffed overall at Disney, I thought. A lot of the rides are opening back up. We got to go on Ratatouille's Remy's Adventure, which was a lot of fun. It was a really, really well done, cute ride. And to a point where I would say the only thing that we purchased while we were there was the lightning lane for that particular ride and attraction. So definitely worth checking out.
I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not sorry about your trip. I'm sorry that
That's okay. It happens.
They said, yeah, you can record here. It's no issue. Yeah, I got all three of my salesmen here standing on one's down on a wall. Yeah, I'm not gonna show them this week. So, all right. So yes, we got to have some comments here. Katie says, "Hi, friends."
Hey, Katie.
Hey.
Hi, Katie.
Katie and I are going to Disney World.
Danny says, "Hi, pals," as Ethan would say.
Hiya, pals. That's right.
What'd you say, Brianna?
Katie and I are going to Disney World in a couple weeks.
Together?
Yeah.
Nice. Nice little Walt's apartment.
Brianna, when do you go?
I will be going the December 4th.
Oh, I think my wife is down there right around then too. I'm not sure.
You might have a girls' trip. Yeah.
Yeah, we have to.
Jennifer says hi. Hank says,
Jen.
"Hey, y'all."
Hey, Hank.
Greg says, "Hi, everyone."
Hi.
Danny says, "At Savi's workshop is amazing. Glad you got to experience that, Ethan." I will say, when we went to Disneyland a few weeks ago, it was Cashton, Brady, and my son Zach all got to do that, and it was pretty cool. I got to go in with Zach as his second person, and that whole experience is absolutely crazy. Just they pulled up the colors of the things and the lights, and they tell you it was really cool. So
it really was well done, beautiful.
Yeah.
Worth
I think it was worth the money. I know it is pricey, but I think it's still totally worth the money. So
Absolutely.
For sure. Katie says, "I'm glad y'all had an amazing time, Ethan."
Thanks, Katie.
right, so let's dive into our shows. Brianna, tell us about the Extra Magic Hour and what that is and what we do and when it comes out and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, so Extra Magic Hour is our parks-based podcast that comes out every other week, which will be next week. And we go over parks news coast to coast. We've got Imagineering features. We give some cool, fun facts about
Disney
the parks.
Did you know?
Did you know?
Did you know?
And each of us come up with a fun fact, so they're always interesting, and it's just little snippets of different pieces of the park. Sean likes to talk about Disneyland because that's where he goes, and Sam will bring in usually some Walt Disney World facts. So you get the facts from everywhere. So come join us every other week Friday. It's just audio, but everywhere you listen to podcasts.
Basically, the four of us here tonight are the hosts of the Extra
That
Magic
is,
Hour.
Plus Sean Nyberg when he
Yeah.
comes back, yes.
We have
That's
Tim,
right.
who Tim is actually a part of the Walt's Apartment Podcast Network. He was on like the first 2 episodes of Walt's Apartment when it first started. He's right out there right now, but he doesn't want to come in here for some reason, so that's fine. But a couple of comments here. Danny says,
Tim.
Magic Hour.
Tim,
And,
come join us.
Jerry says goodbye, Sean. Jerry's one of my salesmen who's leaving, so goodbye. They're all gone now, so
Oh.
it's good time we can move on. So, yeah. Ethan, tell us about Forest Friday. I know it's not your show, but tell us
No.
what it is and what we should hopefully be able to expect from this show coming up here really, really soon.
Listen, if there's one particular platform that has a lot to offer soon, it's going to be Star Wars. And Amber and Jade do an awesome job during Force Fridays, breaking down all the action, explaining what's going on for the most expert Star Wars analysis to like the dummiest of dumb like me, who doesn't
Yes.
know everything there is to know about Star Wars. They break it down super well and make sure you understand everything that's going on. And it's probably like out of all the shows that we have, one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm. The passion the two of them have for and what they know it absolutely blows your mind when they get going like on a tangent or something, when they actually talk about something,
Yep.
get going. It's absolutely amazing. Nicole has a comment here. She says, hello from the Harry Styles concert tonight. Missing all of you. Cannot wait to catch the replay. Happy Wednesday. Nicole, where is Harry Styles at tonight? He was actually, I think he was in Portland on Monday. My family went and saw him Monday. So where is he at tonight?
We can tell you we talked about him on Marvel Tribe.
Oh, did you?
Oh gosh, if that one was a video,
a while.
or Sam's face.
It's
I'm not a Harry Styles stan, sorry.
No, that's all right. It's funny because I went and saw that movie on Friday night, and that place went insane when Homeboy walked out. Homeboy walks out for literally like a minute and a half. I mean, if you haven't seen it by now, then I mean, come on. But he is, kudos to Disney and Marvel, because I think it's a brilliant idea on their part. If they want to gather more, if they want to gain new fans and get more people to join their stuff, then definitely I would say it was a brilliant move to bring him in. I don't understand who his character is yet. I don't know if you guys talked about it on the show.
We did, so you have to go listen now.
Okay, I actually edited it, but I didn't really listen to the whole thing. I'm sorry.
Wow.
That's rude.
Nicole says he's in SAC, so I'm Sacramento.
Danny said the force is strong with Jade and Amber.
Absolutely.
And then he says, pretty sure Harry Styles is in space.
Yeah, that's true.
The comic books on Sean's wall are making me nervous that the lights will fade the covers. Triggered.
Oh my god!
What do you mean? What does that mean?
The lights going down onto the comic books might make your colors like dim. Like think about something
Really?
that's left out in sunlight. Like it could become dingy.
Oh wow, I never even thought about that. I will actually turn that light off. I can turn that light off. That's no big deal. So I just have that there. That light's always on. So thanks, Chris. I had no idea that could happen. I'm not a comic book guy. I got those and I was like, this is cool. I'm going to put them up, and I love them. So they're if you can't see what they are Vision and Scarlet Witch. That was 1, 2, 3, and 4. All 4 of them there. So
That's cool.
yeah, they're cool. I love them. But
Did you read them?
no, I didn't even want to open them. I don't know. Can you? I mean, I guess you could open them. I don't know if you. I don't know. I guess I'll read them. I got time, so I'll figure it out. Let's get on. Talk about Marvel. Sam, Marvel Tribe. What is that?
I don't know. Why are you at? No, I'm just kidding. So Marvel Tribe is our everything Marvel show. You don't have to be a comic book head. Most of us on the team are, but we explain things to where you're basic. I just consume the MCU movies or Disney Plus shows, all the way to the deep dives of the Easter eggs that we, connect to the comics. So it's all things Marvel. We are having a lot of fun. We geek out over everything, and you guys should give us a listen.
Absolutely. Please listen to all of our shows. You can find all of them on our different podcast platforms, or we do some lives here every now and then. Danny says, one team, one love. That's the Marvel Tribe. Yes, let's go. Let's get on with the show. Let's talk about some news from our friends at thedisinsider.com. We are part of the Disinsider podcast network. Follow them on Twitter. It's Disinsider Pods, I believe is what it's called. So you can check them out. We are a part of them. There is an app coming out for the Disinsider. We get all of our news and information from the Disinsider. So the app is actually out now. If you have an Android phone, you can download it to in your Google Play Store. So check that out. I know it's coming soon. Something to look forward to from them in this next month is the Disinsider Awards show. And what that is every year they go through and they have all these different categories: best actor, best actress, best supporting. It's almost like a mini Oscars. And I know that Skylar and Derek want to do it big this year. I have all the categories and all of the, everything with that. Derek and Skylar have also committed to come on here and talk about it. We're doing big things with them. They're awesome. We love them. So check them out for sure.
They should do Walt's Apartment Awards too.
Yeah. They're a little bit bigger than us right now. Maybe in a year or so we could do Walt's Apartments Awards. We could do our own.
No. I mean, they should give us awards.
Just hand us awards.
Yeah.
Just make up awards like the best host.
Yeah.
Best show. Best
show host.
Most likely to be intoxicated.
Rookie of the year.
Just kidding.
MVP.
Most likely to drop the F-bomb. No, I'm just kidding.
There we go.
That's Sean Nyberg. So we don't even have to really worry about
I think
that.
Amber's actually said it the most.
Yeah, I think that would be fun, actually. Okay, I kind of like this idea, so maybe we will do that. By the end of the year, we'll come up with some awards that all of our listeners can vote on and go from there. So let's get into our first story. I think Brianna has the first story. Emilio is not going to be coming back for...
He is not.
That's crazy.
Coming back for season 2 of the Mighty Ducks series. It looks like there was some negotiations, but it looks like it's coming down to the fact that we are not following the mandatory vaccination requirements that are set for actors and crew members on set. So it doesn't look like anyone's budging on this. And so they are rewriting the script for him to not be in season 2.
Did anyone watch that besides me?
I did.
I did not.
How do you rewrite that show without him? I don't understand.
I did the things that I was thinking of. I was like, I don't know. He got some cool opportunity and he's going to be like across the country coaching a college team or something. I have no idea. But if I was writing it, that's probably ended up.
But that was Mighty Ducks 2, I think. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, exactly. Emilio, no. Yeah.
The only other thing that I could see them potentially doing, and this is just where my mind goes, is they could bring in, one of like the other characters from the Mighty Ducks that were in it. They could come in and help. But I don't see this show doing as well as it did without Emilio. He was really the staple.
I don't either. It's really, there's a lot of nostalgia in the show, but the nostalgia really comes from having actors that were in the movies. So
exactly,
it will be interesting.
So he didn't do it. He's not doing it because they're not following the rules, or he's not following.
No, he's not following the rules. There's a mandatory vaccination requirement for what they called, I think, Zone A, which was actors and the crew members that are around the actors. And there also was a statement that was kind of thrown in about there was some creative differences as well. I don't know if we're trying to make more excuses of not letting him in because of the vaccine or vice versa. Wow, Wanda.
Yeah.
she goes up here.
Wow.
She just
out of nowhere.
fell.
So the full story is not 100% clear, but it looks like it's coming down to the fact that he's not following vaccination requirements.
That's crazy. I mean, just
yeah.
I don't know. I'd keep my mouth shut. Just follow the damn rules. I won't keep my mouth shut. That's stupid.
Well, it's to the point of like you're, especially as an actor, you're around so many people maskless. consistently for your job, I feel like you would want to be as safe as possible.
Yeah,
but,
it makes no sense to me. Sam,
But I mean, that's his choice. He's losing out on a payday.
right. And
That's
that's,
true.
yeah, that is true. That is-
I'm glad that they're sticking to their guns. If that's what they're going to require, then they're not going to back down because of his name.
do you watch that? Did you watch that show, Sam?
I watched some of it. I didn't watch all of it.
Hey, talk for a second. Hang on 1 second. Okay, go ahead.
So
oh, wow.
let's take some comments. Take a page from Rise of Skywalker. Somehow, Emilio disappeared. It was always a wannabe Cobra Kai. Cobra Kia.
Cobra Kia.
Chris, Cobra Kia. Wrong car dealership going on here.
Yeah, we work for
Looks
me.
like
me and Ethan work for
Mephisto is
Chevy.
in
Come
Sam's
on.
office. Facts. Mephisto just knocked the Scarlet Witch down.
Yeah. What I miss?
It was actually
Comment.
Figment.
Nothing. We
Figment
ad-libbed
knocked
because you
You
just
ad-libbed.
were like,
Good job.
all right, see
Okay.
you later, guys. We're
Perfect. Yeah. So who has the? So just follow the damn rules, Emilio. Let's go. If not, bring in
Right.
Joshua Jackson.
Yeah.
there you go. Bill, good idea.
Bill says
Emilio-
Emilio and Aaron Rodgers are going to have a show together.
Yeah. And they're gonna take horse whatever it is to try to get better. But
But you know what? They can't compete with Bill and Barry, though.
that's true. Check out Bill and Barry
Dynamic
every
duo.
Thursday night on
Every
Facebook
Thursday.
Live at 8 p.m. Eastern. There you go. Shameless plug for our friends. There we go. Next story. Who's got the next
Mhm.
story?
Samantha.
Oh, this is the one Ethan gave me. Okay, so we know that for the past few years and with everything going on, that James Gunn has kind of been over at DC working on Suicide Squad, but he's back with Marvel working on Guardians of the Galaxy 3
Mhm.
and a Guardians Christmas special, which will come out in Christmas of 2022.
Right.
Guardians 3, we don't have a lot of information about. They're keeping it under wraps. It's going to come out May 5th of 2023. And basically, like the last time we saw the Guardians, it was in Endgame. They were looking for Gamora. So we don't know much else. Just that's probably where it's going to pick up.
Yeah, but we do know that in the picture that was posted, Gamora's in the picture.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, the pictures I've posted is the whole cast and what's the new kid's name? The kid from We're the Millers that everyone's so excited about.
I can't think of his name, but
He's gonna be-
he's from the. He
he's
had
gonna be
quite the
Adam
blow
Warlock.
up. Like he's a handsome young man right now.
Yeah, everyone is just going crazy for this kid, and
Yeah.
So the picture.
Yes. So if you want to see the picture, they did post a cast picture. It is on the Diz Insider article about this.
Will
So you
Poulter,
can go.
that's his name.
Yes. So you can go check it out over at the Diz Insider. But yeah, Gamora is in the picture. But I mean, so maybe they find her in or maybe there's flashbacks. So there's right now it's just speculation.
Right.
Oh,
and
and
no
a
one
lot
knows
of
that's
it is-
so far out for that movie coming out.
I will say the one thing that I'm really looking forward to about Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is the soundtrack, because he just at the end of the episode 2 he gets a Zune, which is like the MP3 player of like the third market of MP3 players, and he's got over like right around 300 songs to choose from.
Right.
So there's a real good possibility that like Rihanna is gonna be on this playlist. Like I'm just so excited for the music.
Ella.
Exactly. The music in Guardians of the Galaxy 3 better slap, because I'm got my fingers crossed it's gonna be really good.
Yeah, I
Zune,
agree.
Zune was like 2009 to like 2012. There's a good possibility that the music's going to be very good.
Brianna, any thoughts?
I think just adding, I think they're also shooting for the Guardians ride at Epcot during this. So they've got some
Lots of
busy
Guardians.
schedules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That ride looks absolutely insane, by the way. A ride that spins around going, and it goes backwards too, doesn't it, or something like that? Or
It's
the
like-
seats
like
actually spin
the-
around.
The ride vehicle rotates, and then it's also on a track, like a coaster track. So it's going to be interesting. And it's one of the longest, what they say, longest indoor roller coasters or something.
Oh, wow.
Something
So
like that.
yeah, it's
It's supposed to tell a
I'm
story
very
too,
excited
which would
for
be really
this.
interesting.
Yeah. yeah, it's supposed to be very
Well, I mean, most
immersive.
things. I mean, it's Disney, so
Right.
it wouldn't be a very popular attraction if it didn't. I don't think.
True.
Have a story.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. Like even the Incredicoaster now is just a wooden roller coaster at Disneyland, and they put a story to that. It's like the story it makes it so much different. Before that was just basically it was called California Screaming, so it was just they play like surfing music, and now with Jack screaming and he's yelling cookie num num, and it smells like cookies. And when you're going up the 1 tube coming down, you have a smell of cookies because that's what they do.
Smell
And
it,
then
sir.
you get off the ride, and there's a cookie stand right there.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
damn smart.
that's what
Yeah.
Disney does. That's creating an immersive environment in every place that you step. Every time you sit down, you're in an immersive environment, and it changes throughout the parks. We talked about, the lands during Extra Magic Hour, and like even like the pavement, like they get it down to the pavement. The music, the smells, the smelters, like Disney knows what they're doing when it comes to storytelling.
100%. Who's got the next story?
I do. And speaking of like creating a different world, the Disney has decided to jump into the NFT game. NFTs are short for non-fungible tokens. In short, the way that I've sort of been able to wrap my head around NFTs is they're collectible items that allow you to show them off within like your digital wallet. Think of them as if you play any type of video game in the world, they're like a skin that you can kind of show off and sort of within this digital space. Facebook has kind of announced that they're changing over to Meta, and you're going to have like a person that emulates you within this internet atmosphere. And it's, the things that you own and the things that you have are going to be directly correlated with the things that you're able to purchase as NFTs. It's very strange. It's something that is really new and very odd for a lot of people, but Disney is jumping in. They have what's called these golden moment NFTs. There's a limited supply of these items. They're going on sale for $60 a piece. Everything from the Sorcerer hat to Bart and Homer, Wally, and I think there's also the Pizza Planet truck. So it's oh, sure.
You're just paying $60 for a token?
For basically something that you could right click and just save to your computer. Kind of. But again, you have to be I've been trying to wrap my head around this as well. And I think David would probably be a much better explainer of this, but it is a digital, like we are about to create and we are creating a digital space in which not only are we going to live in a physical world, we're also going to be living on in a internet space as well. And we're going to want to show off the things that we own there just as much as we're going to want to show off the things that we own physically. And Disney is jumping on this relatively new exploratory trial run at something different. And a lot of people have said this is very much the future that we're heading towards. And it's weird. I agree.
I had no idea what it was, so you just tried to explain it there. So I'm paying $60, have something on my phone, basically, not even a real thing.
But think about it this way: do your kids play Fortnite or do they play Call of Duty?
Yeah.
Anything? So when they get on that game, they have a character, and that character has skins that they can purchase that allow them to look a particular way to other people that are playing that game. And we are entering a space where that is going to be a normal in a sense. Like that's what we're heading towards.
No,
so,
ladies, thoughts?
Does the value increase?
In the small amount of research that I've done, yes, there are NFTs that are selling for millions of dollars.
So it's kind of like a stock?
It's more along the lines of items that you can own, and there are people creating them. Like, think of the artist. Here's a popular one, Banksy. He was a real big artist that did street art. He's selling NFTs to people that are one of a kind, and people can own them in this digital space, and they can put it in their, I'll call it, for lack of a better term, digital wallet, and that allows them to show it off. It is super odd. However, it's millions upon millions of dollars people are spending on these things, and it's strange.
Yes, it is. Jennifer asked, "Is it like Sims?"
Sure. The way that I've been able to wrap my head around this is by correlating it directly with video games and the skins that you can buy, the one of a kind items that they try to sell you while you're playing the game.
Right.
So that's the only way that I've been able to sort of identify what's going on, and that's because I listen to Gary Vee and I try to like pick up on that type of stuff. But it's very, very strange.
Chris says, "Sean, you someone that owns some."
You know someone.
You
that owns
know
them.
someone that
Yeah,
owns
Chris.
some.
Oh yeah, I forget. I think Chris might.
Okay.
I think him and David have talked about it before.
And then,
well, is it like taking something that you would collect and having it available to be viewed on a digital space?
That
well,
is
it's like
that is
Danny
very
says
much.
here in the comments, it's a digital it's digital Funko Pops. Buy them and sell them when the value goes up.
But who cares about something that you can't even? Well, I guess it's the same thing. Like, who cares about something I'm not going to take out of a box?
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true. Who cares
It's just
about,
something you're going to show off.
who cares about the droid back here? I mean,
It's very much that same mindset. And
Who
again,
cares about-
that's the way
Like,
that
I
I've
could
had
go
to
put these for
correlate it.
sale on eBay
Right,
right now
Funko
for 4
Wanda.
times more than I paid for it.
Yes.
Right.
yeah,
Right.
I,
And it's the same idea, but in a digital space. And like I said, with this new Meta and Zuckerberg kind of like showed it off, where he was like, "This is me in the internet," and it's like he's got a suit, he's got clothes, he's got all these things that like he's gonna want to show off. And I would assume like if I could create an NFT,
So it's like a
in my
Bitmoji.
house, it would
It's a yeah.
kind of.
Okay, I'm confused.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna all send our Bitmojis to Brianna, and she's gonna create NFTs of the Waltz Apartment cast,
Yes.
and our listeners and viewers can purchase them
Please.
because they are going to be worth so much money
That's
one
right.
day.
Yep.
That's right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Limit like 2. So
Yeah.
there's only gonna be 2 of Sean.
Millions.
2.
We're gonna be millionaires.
we're gonna. Yeah.
I'm
So this
They're going
maybe-
to the highest bidder.
Wow.
It's very
So this kind of-
strange, but it
Go ahead,
is.
Brianna.
Yes. So this reminds me the Ready Player One, more of the book, because they kind of go to school online in like an online universe, and the ones that have more money than the others because they have more items, they have the coins, they have the better clothes, they have the more digital pieces, they have the cars, and they're able to travel to different places in the online verse because they have money. $60.
Yeah.
A lot.
It
Not
is.
gonna lie,
I was like-
might buy one.
Right?
No, I probably will too. I mean,
Just to say I have
one.
it.
I mean, just to say
Exactly.
you have one, but
It's
is there
strange.
anything cool besides the sorcerer's hat?
There was.
I want the Pizza Planet truck.
Yeah, there's a Pizza Planet truck. You could own the. There's Bart and Homer with him holding, Bart up and choking him. There's Wally, and
Yeah.
I think that's all that I
hate
can
Wally.
really.
I'm
remember.
sorry. I know everyone likes Wally. I do not like Wally.
Oh, poor
No, I know,
Wally.
God damn. I really like you, Sean. I really do. But Jesus,
Liked.
that sucks.
Liked, damn.
Liked. Wow.
Well, it's funny,
well-
Tim, who's part of the show every now and then, he's obsessed with Wally. Wally, and is it Evie?
Evie.
Evie, okay, yeah. He's all about that Wally stuff, and I don't get it. I didn't get that movie.
Oh,
I know.
I super
Skylar's-
loved it because my dad's name was Wally or Walter,
that's
so
cute.
Wally, and my mom is Evie.
oh
Really?
wow.
Mhm.
Oh wow, well, that's different.
And it came out like right around the time we lost my dad too. So I was like, oh,
That's
Well, now you make me feel like a dick about it.
See? Go back
But,
and watch
yeah.
it again.
I just don't get the movie. I don't know.
humans
to-
destroyed Earth.
Okay, I didn't mean to go off the. Jennifer says she's not paying for this, and she's not.
Well, Jennifer, you will
I'm
need
not that-
to be the highest bidder to have
One of
One
our
of us.
an NFT of us.
Come on. I mean, that's gonna. I probably will pay for the podcast at least for a couple of years when we do that. So I mean, that's gonna be huge. So
Probably
make-
for a couple of weeks.
come on, I'm trying to.
Yeah, come on here. I mean, we might have to
Let's be
start paying
realistic.
people to like take
Yeah.
them.
Buy our
Yeah.
NFTs.
We're like buying our stuff and different names and stuff just so we get buying ours to make ours worth the most. But I like the idea. So we're going to create Bitmojis of ourselves and Brianna will put them up, correct?
Yep.
And we're
There we
going
go.
I think we can sell stuff on Instagram
We-
now. So
we
Oh, perfect.
Probably do a little bit different than Bitmoji. Like we'll figure it out.
Okay,
We
yeah.
will make some kind of NFT. Look at
Okay.
this. Sam, I would pay whatever for you.
Oh, my God. Come on, Jennifer.
I win.
Okay. All right, let's move on to no more questions about NFTs and how we're all confused and
No, because we're all going to be
we're going to be rich.
NFTs. Yeah. We're
So
going to be
this is going to
NFTs.
be, this is our new fundraiser. So let's do it. NFTs for Walt's apartment. It's going to be great. Next story is mine. Who saw Eternals this weekend?
Yes.
I did not.
I didn't get to. I was quarantined.
Okay. Can we talk about? I know you guys talked about it.
Yeah,
On
I'm
the
good.
We're
Good.
it's been.
That's fine. I'll get over it.
I don't want to talk too much about it. I actually want to go back to what you said about Guardians and Harry Styles. We were talking before we came on, or I think we were talking before we came on about Harry Styles, I think, or maybe in the beginning of the show. But the place went crazy when Harry Styles showed up on the screen. That place, I don't know, Brianna, you saw it a couple times, right?
Yeah. There was definitely some cheers happening.
Yeah, it was.
And some whats and laughing. Someone, I think, just let out this big ha.
He's Thanos' brother. Thanos is going to be Thanos' brother. And then they start playing like kind of Guardians music. So is he going to be debuted in the Guardians movie? Is that what we think? Or
Um,
I don't. You guys talked about it on the show, so I don't know.
there's a few places he could be.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, so hold on. Is Harry Styles like the next villain?
I don't think so.
Star Fox or Star?
Yeah.
Is it Star Fox or something like that? He's
Thanos'
brother.
Mm-hmm.
So, but he's not deviant. So the whole movie is about deviance and blah blah blah. But he's not a bad deviant or something. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure.
I mean, we kind of just got introduced. He's there helping because at the end the Internals have like split up.
Right.
And the ones, some don't know what's happening to the others, so it's just like at a point where he's kind of coming in, giving some information.
We also got some references to Blade as well.
Yes.
In the trailers. Yeah. So Ethan, you got to see it. It's a good movie. I liked it. I thought it was, and I heard this before I went and saw it, that it was kind of hard to digest, kind of hard to pull, because there's so many characters that you have to learn about really, really quick. And I got a few new favorite characters now. I think that. And I thought it was really good. I really enjoyed it. Got a spoiler here from Danny. There's no Namor. Sorry.
Well, you see, the problem with that is Namor is coming in Wakanda Forever. I just know that. I've been saying that for like over a year.
Mm-hmm.
And right now they had to stop production for Wakanda Forever.
Right.
So
anyway, the news story real quick was that Marvel Studios Eternals opens with $161 million worldwide. Not a bad opening in a COVID affected time. So I think good for them. Great movie. Definitely go see it, because I think it's going to be, from what I've read and from what I've heard, it's going to be like taking over where the MCU is going in space and stuff like that. And there's a lot of characters in there that they can go off of, and a lot of good characters. And a lot
Jennifer says, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I would say Jennifer says she's more looking forward to seeing the Black Knight. We did talk about that on Marvel Tribe as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then I doubt it. Star Fox is in the comics is supposed to represent the opposite of Thanos. He's just here for a good time.
Okay.
So think of like party Thor. No, I'm just kidding.
Again, like I said, Marvel, Disney, brilliant on your part to involve Harry Styles in something like this, even though people like him or don't like him. It's brilliant to bring him into something like this to gain a whole nother huge level of fans.
Absolutely.
That was, it was a good movie. And that was pretty much that. So anyone thoughts on, I know Brianna, the only one that saw it. Any thoughts on the movie?
I mean, I definitely talked about a Marvel Tribe. So, I mean, we talked a good bit. So go listen to that episode if you haven't. But honestly, this is a great movie. I think kind of giving that warning, I'm not going to call it a warning, just go in with your expectations of just learning about new characters and not an action-packed movie like we've been getting previously. Kind of like I talked about, I know we're coming off Infinity War and Endgame and Shang-Chi that are very action-packed movies and this is just a different pace, different style movie, but it still has a ton of heart and is a great movie. So
think about it's like you're building relationships with some new characters.
You really are. I was like, I've came out loving every single one of the Eternals.
I agree. I absolutely agree. I thought they were all great. And then I went to the bathroom at the part where I don't want to blow anything, but I guess it was like a pivotal point in this movie that this lady is not who she was, and she's actually bad. And I come back, what the hell? I was gone for 4 minutes and missed like the huge like plot point. I would do that every single time. Danny says, pretty sure Makari can outrun bullets. Cough, Pietro. Come on.
Wow.
Jen said Eternals was her first movie back to the movie theater since
That's
December of 2019.
Yep.
That's
I know the theater I went to was full. So, I mean, like David had said that there's, like we had, I think a group of 9 people in our group, but on each side of us, they had a seat between us. So our groups weren't together. So I thought they did a good job with that. Masks were worn, things were done. So you sat down and you were eating your popcorn or whatever. So I thought Cinemark did a good job. That's my opinion on where I went. So they handled it.
And as far as like what Danny was saying here about Star Fox, so Star Fox is like, I think his power is like a mental manipulation, or he can manipulate emotion. So like when it comes to like who's more powerful, him or Thanos, like
The answer is one.
he could manipulate Thanos.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But in
Supposedly,
the comics, he ends up not like, well, he gets a beat down from She-Hulk.
Okay.
Yeah.
And She-Hulk's coming soon.
Yeah.
There's
So
much.
that's what I'm saying. There's so many places that like he could.
There's so much
pop
Marvel
back
stuff
up.
out there right now, which brings us on to our next story. Any more, real quick, any comments on anything else for this?
Gotta go see it.
Well, yeah.
Let's talk about Disney Plus Day, which is going to be this Friday, the 12th, celebrating the 2-year anniversary of Disney Plus. And they have a crap ton of stuff coming for this. In the parks, I know they're going to have a blue carpet rolled out for guests at Disneyland's Hollywood Studios, at Walt Disney World, and at Disneyland.
Mhm.
I don't know where they're going to put a blue carpet, but it's just a cool idea. It's fun. And the Shop Disney is going to have sales. There's so many things.
Shop
coming.
Disney is going to have free shipping if you're a Disney Plus member for that weekend, for this weekend.
Yes, we all were assigned this article to kind of go through and pull different things out of it. Yeah, so it says November 12th to November 14th for subscribers to Disney Plus. However, customizable products, Disney Plus, collectors, it says Disney Plus is teaming up with Funko. And beginning on Friday, there'll be 10% discount on Disney products. Customers must use go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. No, ahead. I'm getting ahead of myself. Sorry.
You're fine. Customers must use the promo code Disney Plus Day on Funko for the discount.
And I was going to go back to the parks for a second because Disney Plus members who have park reservations get into the park 30 minutes before everybody else. 30 minutes before opening.
How are they going to do that?
On
I've
Friday.
been at Disneyland, and how are you going to separate the people and say, "Oh, you're a Disney Plus member"? Everyone's just going to say, "A Disney Plus member."
And honestly, everyone is a Disney Plus member.
That's
So
true. I mean, if you're at Disneyland, you probably are. So, I think I saw something on Disney Saturday that they've added another 2.1 million subscribers just recently again. So that's
and if you're not a Disney Plus member, I think they're having a promo right now where it's like $1.99 for a month or something. So become a Disney Plus member.
And it says at the movies between Friday, November 12th and November 14th, more than 200 AMC theaters will join in the celebration, offering 4 daily surprise screenings of fan favorite Disney movies. So,
Yes.
they're going all out with this, and I think it's smart because they did say, and they're all of their business calls and everything that Disney has said, their focus is streaming. Their focus is direct to the customer. That's what they're doing. That's where their focus is going, because that's what saved their butt when the theme parks weren't open. So they know what to put their money into, and they're putting it into with all the different Marvel stuff coming out, all of the Star Wars stuff we have coming. Just a quick list. You also get a free Disney Plus poster and special concession offers at different AMC theaters.
So AMC is doing surprise screenings throughout the day of 4 Disney movies. So I think they were classics, they said, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
For $5.
So we don't even know. You're just going to get a thing telling you, hey, you can go see Beauty and the Beast today for $5, basically, something like that, right?
I think it's just like you go to your AMC theater and see what's playing.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be the same at every theater. I'm not sure.
Jennifer
cool.
here says that she says, I'm going to see all the movies. And
There
she
you
also says $5 ticket and $5 snacks. $5 snacks, let me tell you, is a great deal because I paid $7 for a bucket of popcorn the other night. It was absolutely insane. And now they only have junior. I was kind of pissed. They have a junior size popcorn or the large. I'm like, wait a minute, where's small and medium in the middle there? So I was kind of And Jennifer also says, I think it's $1.99 for everyone if you remember or new. Oh, that's cool.
That is cool.
My bill just changed to $1.99 or
Yeah. And then it says one is animation, Disney, Pixar, and Star Wars. So okay, that's cool.
Mhm. For the
Right,
for the films.
That's
Yes,
perfect.
I went on the AMC site and I can already reserve tickets.
What
for
are
the
they
day.
playing?
It doesn't say. It just says Disney Plus Day surprise.
Oh, that's kind
It's
of
a
Walt Di-
surprise.
It says Walt Disney Animation, Star Wars screening, surprise Disney screening,
That's so
surprise Pixar screening. Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, I'm going Friday.
Yeah,
But
is it
just
is it
because
just Friday or is it all weekend?
That was I just
I think
looked
it's
on Friday.
just Friday. I think
Yeah.
it's just Friday. Oh, no. At the movies between Friday, November 12th and Sunday, November 14th.
Yeah,
They are
they're
smart
here.
as hell, man. God, they just
So I'm going this
yeah,
weekend.
Genie Plus making $300 million next year. I saw an article saying that Genie Plus will make an excess of $300 million just for that service. That's a whole different. That'll be talk about that next week on Next Magic Hour. But let's talk about on Disney Plus what you're going to see that day. And then this is just a few of the things. A new documentary titled "The Making of a Happier Life: A Love Letter to Los Angeles" about Billie Eilish's recent Disney Plus cinematic concert experience. Marvel assembled the making of Shang-Chi: The Legend of the Ring. Shang-Chi also is available, I believe, on
Yeah.
Friday.
Disney
So
Plus
is the
Yes.
Jungle
Jungle
Cruise is
Cruise.
both without having to pay for it. Marvel assembled Legend Hawkeye, an episode that revisits all of Hawkeye's epic moments from the MCU preparation. It's gonna be like a 13-minute episode. So, live action animated musical release film Enchanted from 2007, starring Amy Adams and Patrick Dempsey. All new Disney Channel original movies, Spin, where Rhea, an American teen, discovers her passion for creating DJ mixes with a blend of South Asian culture and the world around her. And then also we've discussed coming out is Jeff Goldblum. That's coming out that day. What else is coming up?
Fancy Nancy season 3.
The Boba Fett, the book of Boba Fett,
Book of Boba Fett.
making of that.
We talk about Olaf. Olaf presents.
Yeah, it's going to be huge, and it's going to be so many things.
That's what Barry's the most excited for.
Olaf presents.
Yeah, he's big cat.
He loves
Gary
Josh Gad.
Gad. Yep.
Yep, gets me gadtastic for Barry. But what else? Me personally, I'm most excited to watch the Jeff Goldblum. I absolutely loved that series when it was out last year, when it came out. So, what are you guys looking forward to the most? I mean, there's a lot to kind of digest of what's going on there. So, what do you guys think?
I think for me, it's the Marvel Studios Legends for Hawkeye and the making of Shang-Chi.
Okay, Brianna, how about you?
Yeah, I was like the behind the scenes of Shang-Chi would be good. I think I'm just excited to see the excitement for the day more than I am like specifics. I mean, I saw
have to
Jungle
go to
Cruise
work.
and Shang-Chi. Yeah, I'll be sleeping through most of it, but I will probably be up periodically to check what's going on.
How about you, Ethan?
Yeah, I think for me, I'm going to go in a different direction. I'm actually kind of looking forward to the Billie Eilish thing. I feel like a lot of these streaming networks don't do enough with music, so I'll be excited to watch something like that. And then obviously Shang-Chi coming out, I still haven't seen it, so I'll be able to watch that. And then to be able to watch the behind the scenes, that's pretty cool too.
Yeah. It does say on the end there also, be sure to follow Disney Plus on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook for updates and first looks at upcoming content throughout the day, beginning at 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And Skylar did a Twitter Q&A last night, and he's thinking they're going to drop so many announcements on Friday of different shows when we're going to see them. Maybe some stuff that we don't know about.
Yeah, and we can share those things to the Waltz Department behind the group,
we will for sure.
or behind the group.
We'll put stuff
Behind
out
the
on all
lamp
our stuff
group.
as quick as we can. As quick as we see stuff, we'll just grab it from the Disney Insider and we'll share it on our stuff so you can see that stuff. But from what I hear, like I said, Disney is putting all their money and all their marbles into Disney Plus and streaming. So this is going to be huge. I think it's fun. So I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to all that has to come. So, any more comments on that?
No.
I think so.
All right, Brianna,
Yes.
do me a favor.
Okay.
Talk a little bit about our sponsor. And I want you to do it David style, not just
Oh, okay. Well, hold on. Well, let me tell you.
There you go.
let's see how do we do this here. You know what's coming up? Christmas. And you know what's happening? All your kids are going to be out of school. So what do you need? A vacation. So get away today and have them plan you a wonderful Disney vacation.
So what do you need to do?
You need to get you some.
There you go. Thank you so much. Sorry,
I'm sorry, David, because that was awful.
It's 1-800-GETAWAY or getawaytoday.com. Tell them Walt's Apartment sent you.
Right. The link is in our show notes as well. I know Danny's used it before. I've used it before. David has used it. It's cool. It's a great service. And like Sam said last week, they don't charge for it. So that's cool. They do it. They do offer. They even get some offers there. They got some Black Friday specials coming up here that I just got an email from them, and I'll put that stuff and we'll talk about that too. But yeah, Getaway Today. They're awesome. Check them out.
And get you some.
Get you some of that for sure. Now we're going to play a game, and I don't know what it's called, but Ethan comes up with our games. He's the game master. So I'm going to let him explain how it works because I don't usually get them until someone else does it.
So,
here we go.
the idea came from Whose Line Is It Anyway? I don't know if anyone remembers that game show. It was one of my favorites growing up, but they often did you get to host a party and you have to figure out who the other characters are. I thought it would be fun if we hosted a party and we invited someone from Disney, Pixar, Star Wars, and Marvel who would show up, and what would they bring? And it should be something that is attributed to the person that is coming. So for me, I'll start and sort of give the example. My Disney character that's going to show up is the genie. He's going to bring his lamp because I want to check it out and take a look at it. For Pixar, I would want Miguel from Coco to come, and I'd want him to bring his guitar, and I'd want him to hang out and play some music for us. Based on Sam's reaction, I think I stole her, so I'm sorry, Sam.
That's okay.
Star Wars, I would want Yoda to come and bring his stick, so that way he could entertain the dogs. And lastly, for Marvel, I would invite over Ant-Man, and I'd want to check out his suit.
That's fair.
So does that make sense, Sean? Do you understand the premise of the game?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's just basically if I let's say Disney wise.
The fun aspect is you're hosting a party and you get to invite people over. But really you're just selecting someone and their thing and that's it. But you gotta have an imagination. Like
fair enough.
Figment.
So the three of us that you did all four of yours are what do you say?
He said, "Oh, geez, guitar guys at the party are always douches."
Jeez, wow! I won't bring a guitar to your
Miguel
party.
is a child.
Also, I'm going to explain why.
So let's do this since you gave your four already. Let's go. Let's each three of us go around. We'll do Disney, then we'll do Pixar, then we'll do Marvel, and we'll do Star Wars. So, Brianna, who's your Disney character you're going to invite?
My Disney character is going to be Tiana, and she is going to bring food. Beignets.
That's good
her
stuff.
man-catching beignets.
That's good stuff.
Because there's some men coming to my party too.
Of course.
All right. Okay. Sam, how about you?
This is when I was talking about this before, I was going over my list with my husband and he's like, "That's cheating." And this was the character he said I was cheating with. And it was Rapunzel, and I want her to bring her hair because I want to take her magic out of her hair.
Wow. Just take her magic?
I know.
Not take it, but like
Right.
she has like the healing power. Like
Got it. You need to use
I just want to brush her.
Okay. Not like stealing it or anything.
Not stealing it. I
Okay.
just want to use her magic out of her hair.
All
And
right,
he's like, "That's not a thing. That's attached to her."
Well,
He's
my
not
Pixar
wrong.
character
He's
might
not
be
wrong.
cheating too then.
He's not wrong. I mean,
Yes,
you
he
can say her
is.
hair because you want to. Oh, okay. All right. Sorry, Mike. But I will say Aladdin because I would want to. I wanted to bring his carpet because I think that'd be cool to run around on his carpet. I think that'd be fun.
Magic carpet ride.
Magic carpet ride. Yep. So let's go with Pixar. Did you want to add some more in? Did you want to add another one, Ethan? Another Disney character?
If I had to choose from Disney, I would probably select Mary Poppins, and I'd want her to bring her bag.
That's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. Okay.
So a magic lamp and a bag, magic bag.
Yeah, why not? Listen,
I was like, I'm actually ready to be at your party. Like, who
you.
knows what's going to show up after that?
How about you, Brianna?
For what?
Pixar,
What are we doing
sorry.
now?
Pixar.
Pixar.
Yeah, Pixar,
I see. Sam already called this cheating, but I was just going to say Elastigirl, and I wanted, just like a talent show with her powers.
A talent? I'm coming.
I don't know, like a talent
That's
show.
a-
Maybe she
that's-
can like sit by me and then like, just go ahead and reach over to the snacks, like the beignets, and then like bring them over so we don't have to move.
That's a party.
Yeah.
That is a party. Sam, how about you?
I picked Miguel to bring Hector's guitar as well, but he's gonna play it to like open up a portal to the underworld, and we're gonna have a party with the dead and the living.
That's cool. Very cool.
Okay, all right. Whoa, sorry about that. I will say Pixar. Let's go with I don't know. I think I'll say Cars. No, not Cars. We have to pick a character, right? I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know what to pick. I'm sorry. I just lost. It just went away. Let's go with Bo Peep, so she could bring her stick. And we
Her
can-
hook.
She could,
her hook.
Do you want her to pull you in like she does Woody?
Sure. Yeah,
Oh.
it just came out of nowhere. So yeah,
there you
I
go.
just blanked out on that. So, or maybe Buzz, because I'd like to try his suit and try the wings, but you can't
That'd be cool.
get him out of his suit. But I think that'd be cool. So,
If I had to select another one for Pixar, I would bring Marlin and his jokes.
I like it. So that brings us to Marvel, right?
Mhm.
Star Wars.
Oh, Star Wars.
Star
Okay.
Wars.
Those two are remaining, so whichever
Let's
one.
do
you-
Marvel first, Brianna.
All right, Marvel. Loki is
Oh,
coming.
that's shocking.
I know.
That's
it-
shocking. Wow.
Good.
Wow.
Well, what about
Wow.
Bucky?
Yeah,
I
it
couldn't
was one
figure
of-
out
it was
what
one or
Bucky
the
was
other.
going to bring.
His
Like, I was,
arm.
well, see,
Oh,
it was
Jesus.
attached to him, and at first I wasn't going to do that.
Okay, but the Dora Milaje
Can both.
unattach it.
That is true. I don't know the trick to unattach his arm. You know what? No, fine then. If I can count Bucky's arm, then Bucky's coming along with his arm,
But what was Loki gonna bring?
the Tesseract, and it was going
Oh.
to sit on the side table and we were going to hang out. But it's fine.
Okay.
You could have just
Can
said
both
that
come?
Bucky's gonna bring Loki.
Well, honestly, I was like, Bucky's going to bring Sam. Or the cookies and cream cake that he has at the end of the Falcon of the Winter Soldier.
That's fair. Sam.
I picked the Mandarin, and he's gonna bring the 10 rings.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot
Again.
of powers happening at your party.
I will say, I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna pick what everyone thinks I'd pick, but I'm gonna pick. I see Danny's comment here, and I'd say Tony Stark because I think it'd be cool to play with the Iron Man suit. I think that'd be fun to do that. But yeah, say Tony Stark or Wanda, just because.
There you go.
Yeah.
If I had to pick another one, I'd bring Star Lord, and I'd bring his Discman. I'd want to check out.
Just want his jams.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, so that brings us around to Star Wars.
I was going to say the Mandalorian, and he's going to bring Grogu.
Aw.
Cool. Good answer.
Good answer.
I said Ahsoka Tano's lightsabers.
Very cool.
There you go. I would say Han Solo because I want to fly the Millennium Falcon because I think that'd be a blast.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say what just popped into my head. But
I would. I originally went with Yoda. I'll change it up. I would bring Rey to the party. I don't care what she brings. She can bring whatever she wants.
Just gonna bring Ray.
She could bring a nice like buffalo chicken dip. I'd be cool with that.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay.
Ooh.
All right. So that brings us to
Now
the
I
end of our
want
game.
buffalo chicken dip.
So
See?
one listener gave us comments, and I'll read Danny's. Aladdin is coming and bringing the carpet. Remy is bringing food. Tony Stark's bringing the suit, and Luke's bringing his lightsaber and Grogu.
Very cool.
Fair. So that will bring us to the end of another awesome Walt's Apartment Live. Brianna, where can we find you on the internet?
Yeah, you can find me at Brianna_K7 on Instagram, or you can find me at the Waltz Apartment, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok.
Sam, how about you?
Everywhere, Samantha Mlodecki or Sammy Mlo, and then on all of our shows here.
Yes. Ethan, how about you, buddy? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
You can find me on Facebook or Instagram. I'm Ethan O something 77, I think. Yeah, shoot me a message if you have questions, comments, concerns. And if all the other stuff, just pass it along to Sean because I don't care.
Right, appreciate it. Well, that's it. It's going to bring us to the end of our show. And I appreciate all of you. Brianna, Sam, Ethan, thank you. Our listeners, thank you for listening to all of our shows and enduring us every single week. And we hope you enjoy the view from Walt's apartment. Good night, everyone.
Bye.